Move the screen if it's not sitting.
Okay, so we're playing some Modern Elves, practicing for GP San Antonio.
What's different about your list than other lists?
So my main list is my main difference is I'm playing Copperborn Scouts, which I think are just like a total like amazing card, and people should play it more often. I was talking to some guy at Mox the other day, and he's like, "I saw your list. Like, I'm super awesome at doing your job. Like, did an awesome job." He was actually playing my list. I was like, "That's super cool."
From the GP?
From the GP, yeah.
Yeah.
So Copperborn Scout untaps guys makes it super easy to pump with Azuri, and I think
as you've iterated over the list, what's like been or like so Shawn on the pack I know wasn't always in your deck. Right?
Yeah.
Why is black the color to play right now?
I think of the cards in my deck, Shawn of the Pack's the one I'm always most on the fence about. I think, especially with the Death Shadow list running around when the opponents have low life totals, like having a Shawn of the Pack, something we can get and just win the game, is, I think, important. I think there are just like some interesting trump situations I'm coupled with, where like your opponent plays Angel's Grace, and you're like, Collector Company, like later in the turn, Collector Company, Shawn of the Pack, like it's a way to win.
Angel's Grace?
Yeah, beats Angel's Grace, beats Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, beats Worship.
Yeah, beats Worship.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
so
that seems relevant.
I think it doesn't fit with the main game plan of the deck, which is attacking, but I think having an alternate winning condition, basically, it's like playing Laboratory Maniac, right? Like, you just can win sometimes in games you can't otherwise win.
And then going to the sideboard, I see 2 Essence Warden. Is that like a nod to burn being more prevalent?
Yeah, I think the problem is, even though this deck has what's often a toolbox sideboard, burn is, you don't have time to core for Essence Warden, so you need to see them more often. I might play 3 at some point. Like, it's a very good card. I think it has applications in some other matchups too. Just like if they're one-folding us and playing lots of creatures. Like I brought it against the Dredge before, I brought it against Abzan, say a lot of Lingering Souls. It's best against burn though, and I think probably choose where I want to be.
And why Fracturing Gust? Like why? Like, I know that people that 1 Fracturing Gust is like the big one. You're playing 2, and you're not playing any like small removal spells for enchantments or artifacts.
So I do play Reclamation Sage, and I do play Kataki, which I think it would probably be reasonable to play 1 and not both of Kataki and Fracturing Gust. But I like having because it's really easy to get Kataki. It's like most of the time, turn 3 I can core for Kataki. The problem is if they have a 4 damage, whatever spell.
Blast.
Yeah, it's just like now I have no game against you.
All right.
Okay. So it's interesting. I like Fracturing Gust a lot. Its applications against Lantern Control as well. Any of the Prison decks, Boggles.
I mean, the Lantern Control obviously is more prevalent because we have a person who literally plays it.
Yeah.
But I doubt you actually see as much Lantern Control, right?
Yeah.
GP meta.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see. Against the Pure Paladin deck. Yeah, but it's a little slow there too. Okay, so we're gonna play some Modern. Hopefully I have tickets at this list. I do it. Oh. Cool. This will be match 1 once we get started.
Yeah. What are cards that are commonly seen in other decks that aren't in yours? Like
in other Elves lists?
Yeah.
Nettle Sentinels. The Copperborn Scouts replace Nettle Sentinels, and then
what is this? Is there a specific situation where you wish you had one, not the other?
Not very often. Sounds great.
Probably you can drop the shortcut keys.
Oh, sure.
Just the down arrow, yeah. But yeah, that seems great.
Oh, I don't know what you have the old shortcut keys, though.
Yeah, just F6 and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't like that? You want to keep the thing?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I'll keep them. Because I have the new ones, just the numeric keys.
So the real
playing
question
as
is,
Tron. This is awesome.
The real question is, do we play Llanowar Elves or Elvish Mystic? Do you have a preference?
Always Llanowar Elves.
Always Llanowar Elves.
Not really. Doesn't
How
really
about Copperborn Scout?
No, you never want to play Copperborn Scout turn 1, because it doesn't... your opponent we're probably just dead. This is not ideal. So here what we're going to do is... You might think you play Zuri. It's not going to be Zuri. What we're going to do is play... Because the best thing we can do here is play a turn 3 Collector Company. That's better than turn 2 Azuri. Like, turn 2 Azuri doesn't actually do that much. So what we're going to do is play, I think, Elvish Visionary Elvish Mystic. Other options include playing Zweiden's Leave. I think I want to draw the card here and make sure I hit my 3rd land drop. And definitely want to play the Elvish Mystic.
What's your pathway to victory in this game?
Hope my opponent doesn't have an Ugin.
If the guy plays Ugin on turn 4, do you just concede?
I won't concede. I'll be very sad and consider conceding. Okay, so that is good. I think it's hard to win from this point, though. Like, it depends on what my opponent has in hand. Like, if he has, like, Worm Coils, I can deal with Worm Coils. Worm Coils are kind of annoying, but, yeah, if he plays, like, a turn 4 Ugin or Ulabog, it's very hard to deal with.
If he cards here, what should he take?
Well, draw some Tron. Oh, wait, this is much better for me.
Yeah.
Oh, so you probably should take this Clan Company, I think. But that or Azuri, like, these cards are both super live right now.
So, in one situation, I'm going to play Collected Company. In the other situation, I'm going to play Azuri Copperhorn Scout.
I'll have 5 mana next turn, but it's probably Azuri Copperhorn Scout. Yeah. Take Clan Company, that's fine. That's less color rough. If he plays... I think I actually don't care that much.
He had a pretty good turn, though, right?
Yeah.
All of his mana.
Yeah. Okay, this is less good if he has a Basilisk Collar and a Giant. Dude, so we are going to play... It's definitely going to be Azuri Copperhorn Scout.
Is that with leave one regeneration mana up?
Yeah. So play this, reveal this, play this. And we can also leave up the Horizon Canopy to save the life. We don't need it, but we probably will because he's probably attacking. Yeah, this makes me so much happier than we had played a Karn or... I mean, maybe this is a Karn, but... Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Isn't this like a 1-of? I can't regenerate through this. That's super awkward.
Dude.
I guess that's why I didn't take the Clan Company. Okay, that's acceptable.
Richard, are you very sad?
All this dust is like... it's annoying. Okay, so we're going to play the Visionaries
Yeah,
again.
just rebuild, right?
Yeah.
See, it seems like you need to hit like a Coco, right? Like you need to I guess Coco's not even good enough, right? You don't have another...
Yeah. This probably takes Twine's lead here.
I feel like for the Eldrazi Tron matchup, he like saw all of the most like impactful cards, right? He found Tron on turn 3, which is good for them.
Mm-hmm.
He found the Basilisk Color, which is like a way to gain life. He found the All Is Dust. Like, there's a lot of different hands he would have, which are like so much worse against you. Do I need to leave? Is that the right pick there?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's going to be at 28 after this turn, and Shawn in the back. That's
Just one body versus 2 bodies.
Yeah. Interesting. That's probably right too. And maybe not. I probably don't crack it anytime soon, unless this is a land. That's pretty good for me, I think.
What can you get?
I think so next turn he attacks you down to 2. I hit a Zuri, and then I can start regenerating through this. I think I have to play the Shawn in the pack.
Well, you can't play Shawn in the pack, right? Or you can't cord? Or you're gonna play Shawn in the pack so you
I
can
want
cord
to
for
cord
Zuri
for
next
3.
turn.
Yeah. I can't cord right now.
Wait, but that seems like a really bad plan, because you're gonna be going to 2 this turn.
I got a 2 on his turn.
And
And then yeah.
Cord,
You're right, I
you
can't
have no
do that.
mana, you have 1 creature to block.
Yeah. Okay, so other options are I can cord for Visionary, cord for Dwyne's Elite, which saves me a few turns, or like 1 turn.
I feel like the pathway is Visionary, right? Like, you need to... There are cards that you need, which you do not have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which is Coco, right? Coco is the way out. Could we have played Shaman and tried to offer a trade with a 4/4? Draw a card that way?
That is one option, yeah. It leaves me without many resources, but I guess he has 2 cards. Yeah, maybe that's an option too. This is Karn.
No, it's Ballista.
That's really good.
That's fine.
I mean, he has the Basilisk Color too, so he just kills all my guys. Should have attacked first. Okay, so what do I do here? I think I just am very sad.
Wait for him to ping the first one, right?
Yeah.
And then you cord.
Oh, but then I'm dead.
Double block or block, and then start cording.
I think, yeah. I think I
Creature
can't
anyway,
win
right?
this
Just
game.
let him. I mean, you just concede too. Concede. There's nothing wrong with conceding.
Yeah.
I think Reed Duke would say otherwise, but.
Yeah, I think I actually don't want to show him the cord. Because there are lists that don't play card. Okay, so now we have this fun Sideboarding. So if you're going to bring in this Phyrexian Revoker, hits Karn, hits Walking Ballista, hits Basilisk Collar if you need it. I think Mind Sensor's an option. I don't think it's that good against like it only hits Expedition map.
So against the Eldrazi Tron list.
Yeah, I 100% bring it against Tron.
Search.
Let's see. What else do they play? Do they play other artifacts?
They search. Don't they have the Ugin land that when they play something they can search from their Eldrazi?
Oh yeah, they could play that. Should I bring this regular stage? I don't think I want Fracturing Gust. Spellsky can redirect things.
Stampede? Just like, they kill your stuff, you just draw a new 5.
It's always an option. I think I usually want to get the grindier decks, and I don't think this is like.
It seems to me like, for example, you didn't bring in any toolbox cards, right?
So yes, I brought in Phyrexian Revoker and what was the other one? Phyrexian Revoker and Reclamation Stage. These are both the toolbox cards I think are what I want in this.
Do you think do you think those 2 cards are better than like being able to just draw tons of like elves? I mean, you tell me.
Yeah. I think so. Quarter calling has 2 purposes, right? So it's the toolbox stuff, and it's just courting for the card I need to win. Mm-hmm. And I think I'd rather just win quickly, and like I think he had a very fast hand there.
Okay, so if this is what you would do, let's do it.
Yeah, and then I'll cut. Cutting stuff. I think I'd cut a Shaman.
That's pretty funny. I would expect that you'd be really easily. There's like cards you always cut. Like,
yeah, so against non-grindy decks, I almost never cut Land Rails. Against non-grindy decks, you cut the Visionary. Against grindy decks, I cut other cards. Mm-hmm. But I think the Visionary is sometimes the worst elf and sometimes the best elf because this hand looks fine to great, depending if I draw lands. I guess I get really wrecked by a...
Nothing on turn 2, right?
Hmm?
I mean, nothing's going to happen on turn 2, right? You're going to be able to go off before he goes off.
Well, I need another land to go off, but...
Yeah. Would you, I mean, this is just completely random because of all his dust, but would you be willing to have you ever thought about playing the Linvala? Linvala? The Sigarda, right? Green-white.
So there's actually an elf. There's a 2-mana elf that... Tajuru Preserver that's...
Stop sacrifice.
Yeah. I've thought about playing it. I don't think it's good enough. I think
it's good against Liliana. It's good against all this dust. It's good against
Living End. But that's mostly it. Alright, so I draw a land here. That'd be great. If it was an Expedition up and I draw a land here, that's even better. I think I really like a land though. It makes my turn 2 a lot better. I mean, a lot better. I played the Visionary. Alright, perfect. I just always draw a land, so it's always great. So we have to think about Dismember here. But that's fine.
You can play on Dismember by playing Heritage last, right?
Yeah. That's what I do. Maybe he does that. I'll play this spell Visionary. It's going to be 1 drop, and it's going to be great. Probably Copper and Scout, because that would be awesome. Oh, that's fine too. I think we're in a very good situation because you drew the lands.
Yeah, and he didn't imply that he had any like Expedition map way to get Tron.
Yeah. Oh, this I cannot care less about. This is a walking list.
That or maybe a Ratchet Bomb. Should he just pop it off?
Yeah, that's the right play. Okay, so Twine Fleet means...
You can cord for
like
2.
Cord for 2.
Get another Twine Fleet and cord for a big.
I think I would not cord for a Twine Fleet for the 2. I think I'd cord for a Copperhorn Scout. So I think... Copperhorn Scout makes like everything, the rest of the deck basically live. Like means I can attack and hold up cord. Means Zuri is very good. So I think I'm gonna play the Dwine's Lead and attack for 1. That seems good. So not putting pressure on. I mean, I think there's an argument to be made for attacking with these two too, and just holding up the cord when I need it. But sure.
I feel like this guy is doing like a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
The difference between his last hand and this hand is
just like night and day.
Jeez. You have Reclamation Siege for it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, just
Okay, so given what I've seen now, do I want to change anything?
Is Kataki good here, where like you've seen more artifacts than normal?
I think not. Because the thing about Reclamation Stage is it fits in with my normal game plan of playing him with big elves. I think Kataki basically says, I need to stop your game plan. And I think that his game plan is not focused enough on artifacts to make that worth it.
But 100%, I feel like he has hands where Kataki could like really tax him, right?
Yeah, but then the other hands where it doesn't. I think we bring it in. I think that's fine. We'll cut. Cut. Maybe the second Shawn.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think this deck, yeah, it's not. I think.
Okay, so this is where you get punished a little bit. I think on your not keep this hand 4 lands is more than I want.
But if one's Horizon Canopy.
One is Rising Enemy. So if he has an artifact heavy hand, the Kataki's good. He mulliganed to 6.
I mean, your initial impression was to mulligan, right?
Yeah.
My only thing is that you say 4 lands, I say 3 lands and a cycler.
Yeah.
Turn 1 Elvish Mystic, turn 2 Kataki Cophorn Scout. You're attacking every turn for 4.
Yeah, we can try this.
Don't mean to be so impressionable.
No, that's okay. So he's on 5, so that's pretty good for us. Scratch at the top. Probably top. Okay, so the first thing you want to play here is probably Gilleaf Palace. Play the Mystic, play the Mystic.
What if he doesn't have another land here? That'd be so
That'd be
good.
great.
Oh, man.
Okay, so given that he has second land, I think it's best to just play the Archdruid. Turn 1 Elvish Mystic, turn 2 Archdruid is one of the best things we can do in the deck. And I mean, it's better if you have like a Heritage Druid, like go off hands, but this is...
Why is the first time you play Gilleaf Palace? Wouldn't it be like Razorfish Stick? Because Gilleaf Palace can come and play untapped past turn 4.
That's true, but this reveals less information later on in the game, and there's some turns where I think if I plan is to play Razorfish Stick, as long as I can play it before turn 3, we're fine. So we got another Eldrazi Temple. That's interesting. So we just...
It reveals less information later in the game. So you're saying that you're revealing Elvish Mystic right away and playing it.
Yeah.
I see.
So I think that was a very good draw. So he has me on our shaper. He has like a very slow like.
So we're doing lots of shenanigans this turn, right?
Yeah.
So we are likely able to do Collect Company and Court of Calling.
Depends on what we hit. So, yeah.
Archdruid is gonna
make a lot of mana.
Yeah.
So.
There's passing here, right?
So if I play Copper Scout, it depends. It really depends. So. Right now, if we play the Copper Scout, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, and then we'll still have 1, 2. So we'll have 2 floating after the Collecting Company, and then we'll have 3 creatures. And if we had Blind Fleet, we have 5. So I think it's better to play the Copper Scout here.
My thing is that if you just cord with that mana, and then you get 2 creatures, and then you Elvish Archdruid for way more.
If I cord for...
No, so you Collect the Company first, without tapping Elvish Archdruid. After the creatures land, then you Elvish Archdruid. That's if you don't play Copper Scout, right?
Yeah, I think playing Scout is better because it sets me up to win better next turn.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess this is also better because if they have the sacrifice all creature stuff, the Elvish Archdruid, you like get the full use out of all your mana, versus the one I described, you have to commit to the board, then tap the Elvish Archdruid to get mana, right?
So all dust costs 7, right? So he needs 1 more land to be able to cast it.
Which is like a very reasonable thing to have for him to have, right? He's a thinking. If he plays Thought-Knot Seer here, you do everything in response?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything I care about. With the most mana he can have after that is 4. I don't think... Yeah, these cards are just too good right now.
So likely you're courting for a Zurich, right? That's like just you win, right?
Yeah.
So Collect Company, you just want to hit literally 2 to 3 creatures if you got Joann's Elite, right?
So he does have all his dust? Or is this Karn? Oh, it has to be all his dust. Okay. So this is fine.
So
it's not ideal. Yeah, so we just make 4 mana.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else you want to do there. So now we cast Collecting Company. So that's a little awkward because it's one creature, just do 30. He definitely attacks here.
Oh, he doesn't know. You can't regenerate yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are going. So if we play the Guilty Palace, we can core for something.
Core for 2, get the Dwynen's Elite.
Yeah, I think Dwynen's Elite doesn't help us like win the game right now. I think I want to save the cord for like an Archdruid. So I think that means I am playing this tapped.
No one beats.
I don't think. I'll play this tapped. And I'm going to play Kataki because there's no real reason not to. I'm just going to let it be. Thank you, Metro. Okay, Endringer is a very good card.
It can ping creatures, right?
Yes.
So not attacking.
Okay, that's a good draw.
Very good draw, right?
Yeah. So, Endringer's really good against us.
You're gonna ping Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I think there's a argument to be had for Collecting Company here to hit a Revoker. We can also, if we Collecting Company, that we can probably core for Revoker too. I think Endringer is like, is going to take over the game if we don't, if we let it.
Great. Why would you? Yeah, great.
I think, yeah, I think letting him have priority with Endringer active.
I mean, we can just quarter calling for Provoker right now, right? You don't have to.
That's true.
I mean, I understand the upside of Cocoing. Like, where he only has one card left in hand. Like, we probably just want to start trying to win, right? How bad is it if you Coco and he his last card has like all his dust? You're probably not winning that game, right?
Yeah. So by Coco, I have 3, 4, 5. So I have to have 2 hits, but that almost never doesn't happen. So.
Except for just when we did the Zuri. Except for when we got Zuri.
Yeah, but really.
All those cards on the bottom of your library.
Yeah. I think I'm going to Collecting Company.
What?
Okay, this is much better. So I think we're going to take this probably Visionary Copperhorn Scouts.
Copperhorn doesn't seem very great here, right? Like it's not like you're untapping a bunch of mana, right?
Yeah. If we hit an Archdruid at some point, which I think we'll have to really win.
Doesn't Heritage Druid make more mana than? Oh, you really want Copperhorn Scout Heritage Druid, right?
Yeah, but I think Visionary drawing card here is very good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like, you just win next turn if you have Heritage Druid Copperhorn Scout.
No, especially not with him in 20.
Okay.
Get another other card.
You have to revoke right away, right?
Yeah.
Well, nice. No, then anywhere else, right? And then revoke.
So other.
It just means you attack from next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of all in, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so next turn we can do 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17, and then if he has to, I mean, we technically have lethal, but he's going to block some of our non-elf creatures. We're making him block our elf creatures, right? But we'll have regeneration mana with later elves, right?
Yeah, I think that probably means we can't attack with Zuri, so you can just block with Endbringer.
In trade.
Yeah. Oh, I have to pay for Evoker.
Oh man, Kotaku's... You think Kotaku's the wrong decision? Retrospectively, yes, but...
Yeah, I think it's probably fine. I think there are definitely hands that could have been good against.
We can pull up a deck list for the thing, see count the number of artifacts. Like, what for you, what's the threshold number of artifacts?
It's really just like Lantern and Affinity, and those are like a lot of artifacts, but I mean there has to be like a number.
I mean, if the number is 20.
Yes.
The number is 10.
I think even like depends on what they are, right? Like if they're relevant things, and if I think it's gonna be hard for them to hold a mana, then 10 is
People don't play artifacts just for the sake of playing artifacts, right? Like,
yeah.
Everyone's trying to say I can't think of many irrelevant artifacts, but because it either helps their game plan or stops your game plan, right? One of the two. He's a thinking.
Yeah. So the other reason to play Collecting Company there first is because if we hit a Twilight Fleet, we get a cord for an Arch Druid, and then just had everyone safe from the Endbringer.
Let's see. Is that really good for us? Really bad. That's really bad for us.
So we can kill the
Revoker.
Yeah.
And then he pings something else, and then I don't know why he would think about that, right? Like, it seems like a pretty obvious play.
Yeah.
Then he can Walking Ballista and Bringer are Azuri.
It's pretty good.
Probably actually not the right play. I mean, oh no, he is the right play because in any other situation you just pump your team.
Yeah.
So we want just another Coco, right? Just
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to win with a bunch of X1s. Yeah.
Is there any thought to play like Eternal Witness?
I played Eternal. Ooh. I've played Eternal Witness before.
Like the Coco Eternal Witness plan seems really good. Like just draw another.
I don't really have good attacks even, but I think I'll play the Shaman.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna ping one of you guys, and then bad things happen to you. What can you do to make your deck better against this kind of deck, or Eldrazi in general? Like, let's say that you knew that the 5 people who are gonna play in the league are all playing Eldrazi.
I play through to Druid Preserver and they'll toss me from sacrificing just to let it all happen. I think I do not have good attacks here, and he can kill someone.
It's rough. Rough beats. I was on Multi 5. I think he found. That's really like. I mean, he played all his Dust and Bringer, Walking Ballista, so 3 relevant spells. Yeah, so if we could have corded for Arch Druid instead of the Friends Invoker, the entire game is different, right? Because then Walking Ballista can only kill one thing. I mean, are we any live outs here really?
Yeah, we had a good Collecting Company.
Even through Ratch Bomb?
It's tougher.
do you think is the best number for him? Ratchet Bomb on 3 is the best number for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm bigger man.
Okay, so this is where hopefully good things start happening. So he has the Ratchet Bomb, which will be on 3 in a turn, or 2 turns, I guess.
So you Elvish Mystic, hope he pings something, then you Chord in response, get a Zuri, regenerate, untap.
So how much mana do we have there? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you only have 1 regeneration.
Then he untaps that Brinker, pings again. That thing will die.
Mm-hmm.
So if instead you get Elvish Archdruid.
Yeah, Archdruid might be better.
And then we hope to hit another chord or just hope to draw a Zuri, and then Archdruid is a way to win.
Strong card, okay, that's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine.
Probably better than pinging, right?
Yeah.
You can Reclamation Sage his Ratchet Bomb.
That's also true.
Because it's pretty unlikely you're going to win next turn, right?
Yeah.
So that means he will have Ratchet Bomb on 3. That's bad.
Yeah. Now we have to change the plan. So Death Touch and Lifelink means I think Azuri's gonna. Oh, it just kills Azuri.
Means Reclamation Sage on Basilisk Collar?
Maybe that's right. I don't know.
No, let's just concede. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think the game's over yet, but.
What do you think of a plan, right? So the first plan is let's not make Basilisk Collar kill everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we can Reclamation Sage.
Yeah.
That seems like the only plan for that.
Yeah.
Do you think your opponent's been playing wrong? Like, he should have been just, like, pinning you down every turn?
I mean, I think he could just be attacking with Endbringer at this point. Like, Karn, Ulamog, win 2, lose. Yeah.
What do you think he
unfortunate.
does? Yep. Pop the Ratchet Bone? Yeah, that's fine.
Unfortunate.